Hello, this is novaTopFlex, and in this demonstration, I am actually going to do a sample with 64-bit setup of Alpine Linux. Instead of doing QEMU System i386, I will do QEMU System x86-64. I will also do the 64-bit version of the installation. I will also change my boot from the disk back to the CD-ROM. And now, again, it'll probably take a little while just to get Alpine booted up and running. Alpine is a system distribution that uses OpenRC instead of systemd and Musl instead of Musl-LibC. Therefore, it is a more basic distribution than the average using Linux-related systems, really. So overall, I'm currently looking at the CBIOS screen. Don't worry, I will leave it soon. I'll get into the setup. Okay, I think the screen just changed. So don't worry. If it feels frozen on you at first, it's only a little frozen. Now we're on OpenRC. You'll notice that the virtual desktop does, well, it's not even a desktop yet. It's command line. It does increase its size, and then you will be able to do full screen on it soon. What I like to do is do best fit, zoom to fit, and then what I want to do is full screen, indeed. So, don't worry. It's usually going to be a quick distribution because of how small it is, really. So set up Alpine, and then no keyboard layout, just localhost, and then just Ethernet 0, DHCP with no manual network configuration. And then beyond that, we also have changing password for root. America/New York. And then none. Not this time. No user this time. Not during the most basic setup. SDA. Sys. Erase the above disks and continue. I am going to erase the 32-bit and replace it with 64-bit Alpine Linux. It might take a little longer because this is 64-bit rather than 32-bit, but not too long. And don't worry, 64-bit systems are usually faster than 32 bits anyway. And 32-bit is really only for your older models and older systems, usually. So creating boot init ramfs for the Linux kernel version to be booted up into. Boot device, and then please reboot. So I'm going to reboot by changing boot D to boot C again. So it looks like my Alpine system is still booting up. This is 64-bit Alpine Linux. And don't worry if it does not work at first, because it will still load, even if it is slow. You will not be able to use Vim, V improved. You'll only be able to use regular V in most cases. I'm already on the disk, so what I'm going to do is I usually want to do apk add nano. Is Vim also available, or am I stuck with traditional V? Actually, yes, I am allowed to add Vim. But I can still use old style V on my system. Nano, etc, apk, if you want to or need to do anything that goes beyond just the regular Alpine Linux install, that's what you could do. There's also a sudo command, but not usually necessary if you're on root, and not supported on a standard Alpine installation. If you like this type of content and would like to learn more, and by the way, this Alpine installation has almost triple the number. Well, no. Not sure if it's triple because of Vim. I think Vim might actually take up. Does it take up over 100 megabytes? Feel free to tell me in the comments. But if you like this type of content and would like to learn more, please like, share, comment, subscribe, try to hack the YouTube algorithm, and thanks for watching. Signing off.